And Jamie arrives. Perfect. Okay. So, we are now live.
He kind of looks like Marks.
Welcome. Here we are. Pirate National Committee on October 10th, 2021. Here, and am I getting some feedback?
I can hear that too.
Okay.
Well, stop.
I think that might have been Jamie. Anyway, hopefully that gets sorted out. We'll come back to that. Welcome. So quick introductions. Welcome to the Pirate National Committee meeting. Hopefully we'll have, looks like, oh, I thought I sent this to you. Hang on, I have a member who is trying to join and cannot find the link. Okay, there we go. So we'll have California joining us in just a second. But we do have at least 2 here, so that's good. That is a quorum. Good, we get to start. Okay, Jamie, how's your mic?
My mic is fine, and if I don't move, my camera won't be.
Oh, no.
No, it's not.
Oh, no.
You are the pirate robot today.
See, that could also be a
friend.
great meme for the kids. If we had Jamie, if we had Jamie read good pirate takes with that over-compressed voice, it would go
Jamie,
viral
please.
on TikTok.
Jamie, please. Good pirate takes now. Say something, you know, piratey. Piratey?
Is that any better?
No, I think it might be your microphone. Tell us about the need for copyright reform.
Copyright is theft.
There we go.
That's the take. Clip that. Amazing.
Zoom in on his
Love
face a little bit. Maybe zoom in on his face. Maybe add some emojis. You know, like
perfect.
This is lit fam off to the side.
We have the new meme. Okay, yeah, no, I think your mic might be broken, Jamie.
Really
either that or it's not connected. Either that or it's not connected correctly. Double check the connection and everything, because it is sounding very robotic. Maybe disconnect and reconnect if you need to. Sorry about this. Well, that is all. Jamie, I'm gonna. I don't know. I might need to mute you. Yeah. There you go. Thank you. While that's all going on, thank you all for joining us. And as always, so this is going to be a classic regular meeting of the PNC. If you have any questions or comments or concerns or would like to participate in any way, you can go ahead and put those comments down below. We will be sure to respond to them or address them in the meeting in the live comments as soon as possible. Or if you are on our Discord, you can go ahead and put them in the general channel. We will be monitoring that, so feel free to do so there. So thank you to all of you who are able to be here for joining us. Jamie, how's it going?
Any better?
Oh,
no. Sorry. Darn.
Quick, say something the kids would enjoy.
I mean, we can just like.
When you kill me on the 31st!
I don't know about that. I mean, we can just. I'm not sure what to do. We could just go with Robot Jamie. Like, we can understand you perfectly, clearly. It is
It's
a little much, though.
a little bit problematic for playback listening experience.
Yeah, it might be grating to those watching. Are there any other microphones you have? Like even just an integrated one?
One, but I don't know if it'll sync
Whoa.
up.
That works just
That's
fine.
better.
That works just fine.
Yeah, that's
All right.
there. It is.
Yeah, that works
I'll
just
keep
fine.
on to that.
Yeah. Darn. I hope that you can get that other one working somehow. Maybe hopefully it's not something actually broken with the microphone.
I really hope it's not broken with the microphone.
Yeah, because I think it's a nice microphone, isn't it?
Decent enough.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So, with that, let's actually get started. So, roll call. Cool. I'm calling this meeting of the Pirate National Committee to order at 9:08 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. My name is Rose Klein. I am the chair of the Pirate National Committee. Jamie, why don't you go ahead? ID.
James O'Keefe, party secretary, and in lieu of Joe not being able to attend today, I will act as Massachusetts representative.
Okay, thank you. Bosun?
Joe Klein, strange person at large, and
True.
vice captain of the Pirate Party of the United States, and sometimes Wisconsin member and representative.
Yes, cool. And our other representative, Radio Joe?
Hi, William Dappin from California State Representative.
Okay. Mitch?
Hi, Mitchell DeVillo of the Chicagoland, Illinois Pirate Party. And in lieu of Joe's absence, the best beard in the room.
Oh, go ahead and claim it. Why don't you?
I don't.
There you go. Okay. Last but certainly not least, AJ.
Anthony J. I'm from Indiana, and I'm the blatant pirate propagandist.
Amazing. Chair of the outreach. That's one way to title it. I love it. Okay. Fantastic.
I'm joking. I have no nefarious intentions. I only want to make everyone understand how important copyright reform is.
That's
free speech.
Propagandist? Yeah. No, I mean, same thing in many respects. There is one other member who is technically on this stream that is not actually a person. That is my computer, disguised as S, aka Stream Machine, who will never talk. So not actually a person, just a relay. That is all of the people currently present. We might get one more as time goes on. We'll see. If that is the case, I will make sure that they ID. With that, let's move on to reports. Starting off with Jamie with IT.
No.
We had a successful meeting last Thursday. We had some progress in getting the events up. There's an events page now. We simplified some of our settings, and we're still playing around with it. Still working on crew. I have, I believe, all the information to make sure that our SMS system can work, and I will go complete the setup of that. And making progress, but still having issues getting the mail stuff working, unfortunately.
As a side note, I have a secondary crew setup that I'm experimenting with. So I will, rather than destroy the live one, I'm going to take the newly risen one and try to make it work properly. It's alive! It's alive!
Hopefully the source of additional experimentation will help with that. And Jamie, I'm glad to hear about the events and stuff. So, yeah, Okay.
So the committee should hopefully hear from Chris about getting their events into the calendar.
Yes, I did see some pings about that in the various groups. So if all y'all have not responded about that, make sure you do so that we can get those on the website. That would be really cool.
Thank you for
Yeah.
reminding me, because I saw that message and it hasn't been in my mind since. So no, I will get that to Chris.
Okay, nice, cool. Thank you, Jamie. Moving on to platform. Who is not here? Joe is not here. That's right, Joe's not here. And I did ask Joe, but there was nothing major to report. So this is just a quick note. As well as with IT, right? Anyone who's able to attend IT meetings, they are weekly on Thursday, Jamie?
Yes.
Correct. We meet it's up in the calendar. We meet every Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern.
Okay, fantastic. So you heard it here, folks.
They are open.
They are open meetings. Okay. Weekly at Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern. And the platform meetings are, anyone have the exact time for those? Believe they're
Usually
on
they start at 9 on Monday.
9 on
9
Monday
Eastern in Pirate Time.
in the Discord, right?
In the Discord
on-
platform committee chat.
Okay. So please do join those meetings. Extra voices are always appreciated and encouraged. Okay, cool. But there was nothing major to report for platform, or for Treasury. So I'm going to move on to AJ, Outreach.
Speaking of events, the Patriot Act digital protest is underway very, very well. I'm going to have to think about... A lot has happened, so I'm going to try and recount everything. I believe we've sent a lot of emails out. That hasn't been my domain, but that's what I've heard. So we have emails going to organizations. Those are ready. Those are done. We hope to get more responses back. We've already gotten a few. Other than that, we've also... there's so much. We're having a meeting, I believe it's this Saturday, with all of our interested parties. To which I also have written like the little copy we're going to give out for. I can get that to the rest of the outreach committee soon, but that is finished. I have the copy we're going to give them for that meeting. Let's see, what else?
So that'll be the 16th then?
The 16th, yes. What? Oh, yeah, we have... Oh, I already explained. Sorry, there's a lot. We've done a lot, so I'm struggling to explain, but that is because progress is being made. And I want to say... to our wonderful representative from California and our fantastic chair, they have been the MVPs this week. I have not been able to do as much as I would have liked. They've done a lot. Please throw your appreciation their way. They have really been the masterminds of this operation the past few days.
No problem. It's been fun.
Let's see, is there anything else that I'm forgetting to report? Like I said, we have done a decent amount, so I feel like I'm forgetting something to report.
Emails were sent out.
Emails were
Copies
sent
been
out.
written. We are going to be building a section of the website, which Jamie's been helping out with. Thank you for that.
Yes, we need... Oh, we're also, we talked a little bit about writing little YouTube shorts to promote the event. I have a few scripts for those. I'm going to be getting them to Mitch, so we're going to be creating those YouTube shorts. The animated video, I haven't gotten any updates on that in a few days, but there are... That's in progress.
That's putting it on my double docket now.
That's all right. But we've made progress on that.
Yep.
Let's see, what else? Point is, we're doing a lot. I'm really happy of how much we've been doing. I believe we've recovered from being a little late to the party, and now I think we're on track, and we are doing a lot, and we're moving well. I look forward to the sort of live stream series that we want to do over the 25th, 26th, and 27th. If any of you are interested, if you think you can talk a crap ton about this current abysmal state of digital rights and privacy, we need to put you on a live stream. I know a few of you have volunteered. You don't have to be in this chat. If you're listening right now, if you're listening to this later, you are a pirate that thinks you could contribute to this topic, please get in touch with the outreach committee. We will put you in front of a microphone and keep you there unless you start saying some really weird stuff.
Or keep you there if you do say weird stuff?
I mean, it depends on the weird stuff we're talking about.
Within reason.
Within reason, there are some things.
What is the date again for this?
25th, 26th, and 27th.
Okay, I'll look at my calendar. I think you have me down for
I
something.
know you've expressed.
Well, you
I don't think we have you down for anything in specific. We just have you down because you said you'd like to participate. You can pick your days or your schedule. We've set it up to be pretty flexible.
I picked the day nobody else picks.
Okay, cool.
All right, that sounds good.
You have Rhode Island?
What?
No, we have a new member of the discussion. Nope, not actually.
Hmm?
That should have been Richard, but maybe
I
not.
think it is. He's here.
Yeah, and then gone again. So hopefully in a bit. Okay. Anything else to report, AJ?
I don't think so. I think
Okay.
that we are. Point is, we are doing things for the Patriot Act protest. I'm really happy. I'm very proud of everyone who has contributed. We are gearing up to have a fantastic event. It might not be the biggest in the world, but we're taking a risk. We're doing something that we haven't done, and we're going to see how it plays out, and we're going to learn from it.
Excited to see how it goes. Excited to work for it.
Mhm.
So awesome. Thank you so much for everything you're doing for that and to the committee.
Yep. Well,
Exciting.
thank you, and thank everybody else who has participated so far.
Yeah. If anyone wants to help out with that, outreach meetings are Tuesdays
Yep.
at 9 p.m. Eastern. So that is the place to go to help out with the organization and everything.
If you
But
want
also-
to be a pirate propagandist, you are more than welcome.
Indeed. Also, there is a separate channel for the Patriot Act protest on the Discord. So feel free to help out with the organization there or just announce yourself as wishing to assist. It's going to be a really big meeting, a really big event. And we would appreciate all hands who are able to assist. So
Yes. We need people
fantastic.
for a few different things. So if you have an interest, we can place you somewhere where you can help.
Thank you very much. Okay. Before we move on with additional reports, we have another member. Richard, are you able to come on, Mike? I'm going to take that as a no. Silence is a no.
He seems to have been using the text chat so far.
Yeah, that's fine. Richard, whenever you're able to, okay, fair enough. Whenever you're, could you please, for the record, could you please in the text chat just identify with first and last name? Thank you very much. And is that Caro or Caro? Carro.
Caro.
Caro. Okay, thank you very much, Richard. Okay. Richard Caro from Illinois. Okay, thank you very much. So Richard is here because one of the things on our docket today is, I believe, about to be brought up because I'm about to ask about what you have, Mitch, for Swarm Care.
Yes, Illinois will be applying for state membership today. I believe we now qualify under all qualifications of state membership. So Illinois will be looking to be made official.
What else do you have for Swarm Care? That's very exciting. Don't get me wrong.
Uh,
But please do let me know what else Swarm Care stuff you have, because I would like a report.
Of course, at the moment, I actually do not believe I have much more for Swarm Care. I know Indiana's website is up and running, so I do believe Indiana is following what will be Illinois' turn tonight.
Okay. Cool. Exciting to hear.
And you have Illinois up.
I'm sorry, what was the question?
You have Illinois up.
Yes, I have a active website and social media presence.
You could
We
share.
adhere to pirate values. We have a primary rep, I, and a alternative rep, Richard. Regularly send a state rep to PNC meetings, which I regularly attend. Maintain an active web presence, like I said. And now all I need to do is apply for representation.
And we'll get to that in a second.
Of course.
Cool. Thank you very much. Okay, so nothing else to share for Swarm Care. Thank you very much, Mitch. Okay. Bosun or Jamie? Joe or Jamie? Anything else? Other?
I think I more or less interjected the stuff I was going to talk about.
Yeah, the added.
Till I have something fantastic, then I will show it to you all on the channel.
Okay. I'm excited about that. Jamie, anything else to report?
Not at this time.
Okay, cool. Thank you very much. So with reports done, we will move on to, there is no old business right now. So we can move on to new business. Mitch.
Yes, Illinois would like to apply for state membership.
Okay. Do you have a specific sponsor that you have spoken with?
I have not.
Okay. Are there any members of the current PNC who would like to sponsor Illinois for membership into the PNC?
I mean, I think Massachusetts is already helping California. Isn't that what we agree?
Since California is already a full member of the PNC, I don't know if
Why
that
don't you
is
just
a
go ahead and do that? Yes.
permanent thing.
No, I mean you're permanent, but didn't we say there's still a sponsor?
Yeah. No, you could sponsor. California could sponsor Illinois.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I am not the California rep right now. I am the chair. So, to be clear, I am acting as chair.
I mean,
California will be willing to support Illinois Pirates in becoming full parties, or becoming a full party.
it works.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, cool. So California.
Whatever.
Okay, so California is sponsoring. Sponsoring.
I will.
Illinois.
I will second their nomination.
Okay. California nominates Illinois to become a full member of the PNC, and that nomination has been seconded by Wisconsin. Lovely. Are there any? Is there any objection or discussion members would like to put?
As secretary, I merely request that Illinois Pirates just send me an email with like, we fulfilled bum 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 bum, just for the records. Thanks.
Right, and
I
your
don't need
contact information and your website.
Good.
Just
Yes.
make my bookkeeping easier. That's all.
Thank you, Jamie. That is a very good point. Okay. In that case, all in favor?
Aye.
I
Ranger, that was a hand. And okay.
are.
That is 3 votes in favor and none opposed. The motion passes. California is a member, or not California. That's already
Yeah. Oh, we haven't done it.
Illinois. Illinois is a member of the PNC. Thank you very much. There we go. Okay. Congratulations
Thank
to
you.
Mitch and to Richard.
First, I would just like us to take a moment to really appreciate the amount of effort that Mitch has put into basically everything since he's gotten here. I mean, seriously, you've been like an MVP this entire time.
I don't want you to give me too much credit, please. The real MVP, I cannot be given MVP status. This is a
Yeah, you
I don't
can.
even think
Yeah,
I
you
get
can.
best sixth man. This is a team effort, but I appreciate. I'm just happy to now officially be a part of that team.
This is a team effort, yes, but you have been a unbelievably valuable member of that team, and I want to make sure that you get credit for that.
Well, thank you.
So I'm expressing my credit on live stream for everyone to see. Blatant shilling for my friend who is now the Illinois Pirate Party representative. You have been killing it.
Thank you.
Well
Kevin.
done. Well done. Okay. Congratulations. Congratulations to both you, Mitch, and to Richard, and to all the other Illinois Pirates. And I hope we can see more of all of you in both and more stuff, more exciting stuff to come from Illinois.
Do you see my video?
No,
I
cannot
can't.
see your video right now. If that's what you're
Okay,
asking.
thank you.
Okay. So, with that done, that is the major order of business. There is, so I suppose with that, actually, I suppose the first question is, Mitch, you said who's going to be the voting member? Who's going to be the voting member right now?
I will be voting member.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it does sound like Richard's talking much.
That is true. Richard's typing in chat right now.
Okay.
Yeah, I think, don't we need a primary and an alternate?
Yeah.
Yes, I am the
yes.
primary and Richard is the alternate.
That was my understanding. I just wanted to make sure that I was clear on that. Okay. Yeah.
Can I?
Go for it.
Do we have time for me to ask a question regarding state representation?
Absolutely.
Sure.
So, Indiana meets almost all of the requirements, except for the fact that we do not officially have like a plan for who's going to be a primary representative and a secondary representative. If I can talk to my other Indiana pirate and get confirmation that they would be willing to be my alternative representative, can't we just apply for sponsorship? Not tonight, but soon.
Yeah, let's keep the
Yeah,
band
per the bylaws.
get all 50
Yeah.
states.
Yeah. All right, then you can expect that soon, provided everything goes well.
I don't think Jitsi will handle 50 windows.
56, and yeah, per the bylaws. Yeah.
We have 6 territories.
I will make a note here that if there I will make a note here that there have been discussions previously about a required number of members. However, since the bylaws do not have any mention of a required number of members, I cannot enforce that. So if that is entirely up to the vote of the members as to whether or not to approve the state at that time.
I will be using every loophole necessary to advance the means of the Pirate Party.
That is fair, I think.
Okay, I don't know. Yes, it would be good to get more people from Indiana, and from Illinois, and from Wisconsin,
And from California, and from Massachusetts. I mean, like, it's always good to get more
Massachusetts
pirates.
is doing the best of all the parties.
But well, we
Doesn't
by
mean
and
they can't
large
have
we've
pirates.
known that. We've known that.
Okay.
So that all said, any other notes on the state membership issue before we move on?
Just a note to the U.S. Pirates website to update the membership section in the states.
Thank you. Can that be added to the IT things to do, please?
I mean, isn't that an outreach thing?
Oh, no finger pointing.
It can be. I think I have
We do
the
have
ability
the
to do
editing
that.
ability, I suppose.
I am physically able to do it.
We have
so,
enough on
yeah,
our
I can
plate.
do that. We have a lot, but I can spend.
No. It's an IT thing.
It's only going to take like 20 minutes, right?
If that. I mean, also IT has things on its plate.
I know.
Yeah,
We all
yeah.
do.
Let
It's almost
me-
like we're all really busy.
As Minister of Propaganda, let me take this one over. I need to. These jokes are gonna get me like, we're all gonna be in Congress one day, and it's gonna be like, Senator Anthony J. Do you remember this clip from 2021? And I'll be like, nope, that's deep faked. I'm sorry, I never made those jokes.
Moving on then. But that's a good note. That's a good note. To have that done. So we, with the additional state membership done, I do have, are there other items of new business that state members would like to bring up? And if not, I do have the item of new business that I had on the agenda last time and that I would like to bring up again this time.
One thing I forgot to mention during the outreach is the Massachusetts Pirates formally endorsed the Patriot Act effort. So we'll help in whatever way we can.
Fantastic. Thank you.
Do you have people who can talk about the Patriot Act that would love to for unnecessary amount of time?
I have reached out to some people, and I will ask our members as well.
All right.
Thank you.
Do we know when things are going to be scheduled?
The
25th, 26th, 27th, correct?
Yes, but I mean like the whole day from 9 to 11 Eastern.
It's gonna be basically an entire day live stream each day. So
8 hours.
yeah, and any time that is not filled is just going to be filled with a fun little pirate logo.
We want to fill
so
as much time as we can.
Yes, absolutely. So that's fun, and or repeats or restreams, because I can do that. And then the what was I going to say? The other thing. Oh, the organizing meeting to schedule things is going to be on this coming Saturday, which is the 16th. So if you can have anyone who would be interested in doing that, get their emails to us to AJ by sooner rather than later, so that we can send that to them, or so that we can send that information. We have the date and we have the time of the meeting for this Saturday. It's going to be Saturday the 16th at. Did we say 1 Eastern?
I thought we might have said noon Eastern, but we decided something, and I hope we wrote it down.
We definitely wrote it down. Yes, it's in the form that I made.
Okay.
One thing, if I can recommend, is,
1 p.m. Eastern.
1 p.m. Eastern. Okay.
For playbacks, it might make sense rather than have like one continuous live stream over 3 days. It might be better to have a schedule and be like, from this to this, it's this segment, and this to that, it's another segment. So that way when people can come back to it later, they can kind of get to those segments instead of be like, all right, well, I go to this and then I slide over past the logo. The thought. But whatever you guys want to do, I support you.
Agree, and also would note that a long continuous video can be edited, and I am more than happy to clip out the logo bits.
We can turn it then into a
Well-
bunch of different videos if that's the route we choose to go.
I mean, if someone's watching the live during the actual event, then that would be an issue. I do think it might be necessary to, during the 16th meeting, just hammer out a little bit of a schedule at least.
Sure. Yeah. Oh, yes.
We
of
do
course.
need a schedule, but
That's the intention.
if we have it set up in a few ways where there are some unexpected surprise pre-shows where people are just around to talk before the real event, we can make the dead time not boring if we have enough going on to justify dead time.
Okay.
Yeah, noted though, Jamie. That's a good point. Considering playback is an excellent thing to keep in mind. Okay. Cool. So there is to reiterate. There is this other. Hang on, let me pull it up. So there's a proposal that I submitted to the PNC, not last meeting, but the one before, which I can just read out right now and or put the text somewhere. It reads as such. That the IT committee create the infrastructure such that state parties represented in the PNC have optional access to the CiviCRM contact data of the PNC with the following restrictions. That each state's organizers will only be able to access the contacts which live within the respective state. That for the purpose of the Pirate Party movement's continuity, each state must share with the PNC any additional contacts they acquire during the time they choose to retain access to the data of the PNC, and that each person who submits their contact information to the PNC be informed in writing that their information may be shared with state organizers. A summary would be reciprocity of CiviCRM contacts between state organizations and the Pirate National Committee.
Do we also have it in there that people signing up for state databases should also probably be informed that they're being sent to the national database?
That is not something that I have in here. No.
Well, we don't have any. We don't have a special sign up for each state, at least unless you're doing it on your websites.
Yeah, I've set up a little dinky system for that that's probably really bad, but it does exist.
Yeah, if you're going to share the data with us, then you should put a notification in there somewhere.
Well, I am, and I would, and that's why I'm suggesting it. But also, I think it might be good to, if other states do that, it should probably be a rule that they let them know.
So you want that as a policy?
A policy, or maybe someone with someone with power here can suggest amending it. But I think my point is that I think people signing up for state databases should also know that their information might be shared, between them and the national committee.
Okay, is Mr. Chair, you chairperson, your proposal, was that did you put it out for a vote?
Hang on.
No, you haven't done anything.
I cannot make any motions.
You haven't made a motion. Okay.
I am not allowed to make any motions.
Could I suggest first, maybe make things easier? We make a motion that any website that we produce, or any website that any state produces, should have notification in terms of like sharing of data between the national and the states. Is that a motion yet? No, that's not.
If you want that to be a motion, yeah.
Well, that's essentially saying we're gonna say that we're gonna share our data between sites because we're now running multiple sites, right? So, I mean, what we want to do is be upfront with that.
If
now I've left the secretary a mess that he can't figure out what I'm doing. I move. Oh, give me a second here. I move that we establish as a policy of the Pirate Party that any data sharing will be done based on the consent of those who give us information.
Motion on the table.
Is that a bad way to put it? I will gladly take better amendments.
I mean, we have a proposal as written. May I suggest we put that in an Etherpad and then we edit it and then come back next meeting and formally adopt it?
Of course.
Or formally, like review it, do any tweaks, and then that way we can.
Right. I propose
that way we know exactly what we're talking about.
I will drop my proposal or my motion, and I motion that we make public notification of the chair's motion or a chair's proposed motion, and bring it and put it on the calendar for next week, subject to revision via the PNC mailing list.
Motion on the table. Any seconds?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye. Is that too confusing, or can we gonna do this?
Actually, can you just say it once more? So just that we come back next week and look at it, right?
I propose, that the motion will be placed on the mailing list where we can discuss revisions and put on the calendar for next week.
Okay. Yeah, I'm creating the Etherpad for it now. So
Thank you.
yeah, second, all in favor, or I'm in favor.
Hey, we did it.
Cool. Okay. Mitch?
Aye.
Oh, okay. Great. Fantastic. Motion passes. Okay.
You sounded ready for that eye. Like you were like, man, this has been such a long
First
time
eye.
coming.
It was pent up, an eye waiting for a year now.
Amazing. Okay. So great.
I put the Etherpad in the chat, and I will put it in.
I see it. Thank you.
Fantastic.
Okay. Okay. I would also like to. Yes.
I have a question.
Go for it.
When we record these, or I haven't seen what they look like on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Chat stuff. Does the chat stuff show?
Chat does not show.
So is there a way we can, and what about, in other words, I'm worried about if we do communication over the chat, that falls out. So
Right, which is why I've been reading aloud everything in chat.
Okay.
That is relevant.
All right. But yeah, I think even the irrelevant should be recorded.
Okay. Sure. Okay. I will do that from this point forward.
That's just a discussion of policy in the chat.
No, I fair enough. I will do that from this point forward. I will do that from this point forward. Yeah, the chat does not show up on the live stream. That's a really good point. I would like to also okay, I'm not going to do any of this stuff without prior notice because that's just mean. And I understand that people want prior notice for things.
I created meeting pages through the end of the year, so you're welcome.
Yes, I saw.
Great.
I saw. Thank you very much for doing that. Okay, well, I could put a bunch of different proposals. I have notes. I have notes on proposals, multiple proposals. We're not going to do that right now. I will give you a heads up and say that one of them is to bring back the indefinitely tabled proposal that Boson made about term incentives. I do think it's time that we might reconsider that soon, because that proposal was pretty much completely finished. I might just go back and revisit Boson's the video that was in and type that whole thing up so that we actually have a typed
that was the term
version of
limits
it.
thing?
Yeah, but it wasn't a term limits. It was term ticker, term weighting. Yeah, but it was based on a conversation around term limits.
Okay, I just so you know, I think Massachusetts is pretty much in opposition to that, but I will.
Okay. Yeah, well, we'll have a discussion around it.
Okay.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. That's not to negate your point.
No, I just feel like we discussed it. We haven't gotten that much further from where we were, so why bring it up now? We have other things we've got to worry about. But you feel free to bring it up. I'm not objecting. I'm just throwing that out.
We can always table it.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Well, in that case, what other things need to be taken care of in the next few meetings?
I mean, we'll have to, we should think further about the 2022 budget. We should
Yep.
think further about fundraising.
Yep.
What do we do once the Patriot Act stuff is over? I mean,
Mm-hmm.
how do we grow the party? How do we get more people involved?
Mm-hmm.
Outreach is already thinking about it. Don't worry.
No, I know you are. I know you are. I'm just.
I get you. I get you. But I'm saying we have plans. Don't worry about it. We have plans.
Well, I mean, that doesn't mean we don't worry about it. That doesn't, that just means
something that should really be written on new business for next week. A review of the meeting with all the organizations regarding the Patriot Act, because that's going to be the day before.
Thank you. Yes. That would be great.
Or day after.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. Next meeting will be the day after that meeting.
Yeah.
That's a really good point. Thank you very much.
Possibly.
Appreciate that, Bill.
Yeah. Presentation of schedule, all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, at least a summary, an executive summary for the pirate committee.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay, you're up here. We don't have that much time left.
I am open to motions to adjourn.
I move we adjourn.
Absolutely. Motion on the table.
I second the motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Fantastic. This meeting of the Pirate National Committee is adjourned at 9:54 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you very much, all. Thank you for participating. Thank you all out there who are watching and who are watching in the future. For those of you who want to participate in the Pirate Party, U.S. Pirate Party, or your state pirate parties, please feel free to look up your state pirate party and or help create one. Join us at the U.S. Pirate Party Discord or check out uspirates.org. Again, that is uspirates.org. We hope to see you soon. We hope you can help out with the pirate movement and help us grow interest in civil liberties, in copyright reform, in very reasonable and evidence-based policies, and in government transparency. So help us out. Volunteer your time. We'll see y'all in the next one. Bye-bye.
Once we're no longer live, I'd like to get the
We are no longer live.